up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of HiM Cartoon time-lapse video. Hope everybody had a great Halloween. I know I did. And in this episode, we're going to go ahead and take a look at one of the cartoons I did for the Halloween series. And this was the third one that I did. I did 3 of them, and this was like actually the last one that I did. I just wanted to do something simple and something that would, bring out the spirit for Halloween. So here I've already done the sketch in Photoshop, and I brought it into Illustrator. And right now I am doing the line work and the flat colors, and then I'll go into doing the shading. So as you see, as I start adding the shading to my objects and to the background, you can see it really starts to pull everything together, and adding those dark values in the background really sets the mood of the composition. So I was trying to go for something really dark and eerie. Now, once I was done with the colors, it was time to go in and animate my foreground. I had some grass, bushes, and the trees. And the tree was actually the hardest part that was the hardest part to animate. I was able to, I think I was successful with the grass and the bush, but the timing was still a little off with the tree waving back and forth from the wind. I wanted to give that appearance, but like I said, the timing was off, and it looked a little too robotic, a little too automated, but I wasn't going to spend too much time with it, so I just got it close enough, and then I just moved on from there. Now, once I got the animation of the foreground to where I wanted it, it was time to go ahead and add some light coming from the jack-o'-lantern. So I was either do a candle, or in this case I thought I would do a glow stick. So I just got a rectangle and turned it green and just made it glow. Nothing too difficult, nothing too fancy. And once I was done with the glow stick, it's time to take the logo and bring it into Blender, and there I changed the title and the color, and I bring it back into After Effects. And here I'll do any necessary scaling that needs to be done. And in this case, I also added a glow effect to it, a nice little green glow to match the illumination coming from the pumpkin. Now the final step of this process was to construct a leaf into Illustrator. I wanted to give it the look as if, you know, it's a windy night on Halloween, and I had my foreground rustling from the wind, but I feel I needed something else, so I already knew that I wanted to have some leaves blowing, so I constructed that leaf in Illustrator and brought that into After Effects, and here I am animating the motion path of the leaf. And once I finalize everything, it's time for my favorite part. And this is when I get to go into Machine and compose a little, either a melody, jingle, or score for my composition. I typically go for something very simplistic, nothing too difficult, fancy, just something, you know, just enough to set the mood for what I'm doing. And once I've finalize all the sounds, I'll take it into Cubase, mix it down to either a WAV or MP3, and then I'll bring that back into After Effects and add it to the composition. And when that's all done, you will see the final render. And then once that's done, we're going to take a look at the actual complete composition with sound effects and music. But hey, that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and if you do like what I'm doing, you dig it, and you want to see more content, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe button, and I'll see you all later. Peace.